Hello? You have the wrong number. Nope. Nope. No, no, nope, nope. Oh, nope. I need you to lose my number and I hang up now. I'm gonna hang up now. Yo, that was the Police Alliance thinking that I had something for them. Baby, no. If you were reaching out to talk to Wayne Smith and you didn't get Wayne Smith, the random person on the line that you reached is not gonna be able to help you. You just trying to sell me some shit. Get off my phone. Good day. Don't ruin my nature visit. I'm visiting nature. I'm not really in nature, I'm just visiting. Welcome to The Alternative Angle, the show where we look at things another way. Today's episode, I am outside. I am not in my fucking bedroom. It's a little surreal doing this outside. I've never had an opportunity to not be in my room. This is fire. So many things have happened in the last 2-3 weeks. I don't know. I missed a week, so you know that's gonna be a story time. The AMA didn't have a lot of questions in it. One of them was from my beloved sister. Thank you, Bethany. I'm sorry I don't remember your question. But the other one was from producer Joe. So I'm just gonna cover that really briefly. In the AMA, producer Joe wanted to know how I feel about Dorohedoro. I've watched a grand total of 3 episodes. I actually think it's really cool. The whole thing, I was prepared to write it off actually, but then this man opened his mouth and there was another man inside. I can't even deal with having a tonsil stone, so the idea of opening my mouth and having another person be inside my mouth is extremely distressing to me, and I wouldn't be able to survive. I really don't think I would. I would be blasting that guy in the face with a water pig all day, every day. But aside from that, I think that Dorohedoro asks a lot of really interesting questions. It is really provocative. I both very much want to know what's going on. I need to know why he doesn't have any memories. If that guy inside him is him, I don't really see how he could be. Like, you can't be inside yourself to that degree. He also seems to believe that he is a person and not a weird lizard dude. So, no mosquito. Like, do I need to get the DEET spray out of my car? Don't front. My car is right there. Don't make me turn this camera around. In fact, y'all playing with me. Oh, whoops. Let's turn this man around real quick. You see that? Right through the bushes, right over me. That's my fucking car. Don't play with me. So anyway, the DEET spray back there. These bugs don't know. So I'm actually really enjoying Dorohedoro. I will be finishing the rest of it and maybe making a video essay on it. It depends on whether or not it's really interesting. Not if it's really interesting, that's mean. But it's more about whether or not I can come up with an alternative angle. Like, my channel has branding. And right now I'm very interested in Castlevania. And I kind of want to talk about Saint Germain. Like, that was a really well done arc. So, moving right along. Am I sweating? I am sweating. Can y'all see my sweat? Maybe I should not have come into nature to do my next episode. Whatever. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks, and I feel like I should just, maybe 3 weeks? We're just gonna go over it. So first and foremost, Black Friday happened, and that was, I wanna say like May. It was in the end of May. I don't remember exactly what date it was because I really had to rush. to get Black Fae Day even happening for me. It was actually really funny. My friend Nikel is a photographer, and we had gone on pretty much, it wasn't a girl date. We all met up, me and the friends from college, and we were really just hanging out. And Nikel looked at my makeup and was just like, bitch, are you doing Black Fae Day? Because you look incredible right now. And I was just like, what the hell is Black Fae Day? Hold on. Is it just me? Does it feel like? Ah, here we go. Yes. Okay. Good. I don't know. I felt like I was toward the edge of the frame. Fuck all that. I can't be toward the edge. I need to be in the center. I'm that bitch. I'm the center of your world. So I was just like, what on earth is Black Fae Day and why have I never heard of it? And she was just like, oh, it's pretty much just a day when the black people dress up like fae. And you have a beautiful pink face beat on right now, so you should participate in Black Fae Day. And I was just like, oh, bitch, bet. Okay, so originally she told me it was gonna be like June 25th. And apparently that's regular Fae Day. And Black Fae Day was way before that. And so she had hit me up and she was just like, oh, Black Fae Day is at the end of May. Do you think you can still do it? And I was like, I thought you said it was at the end of June. Like, don't I have more time? And she was like, no, I go. And I was just like, so I hurried up and bought a whole bunch of shit from Amazon. I bought this like sheer white dress number, and I got a whole bunch of fake ivy leaves, and I got some E6000 glue, and I spent the next like 5 hours gluing a whole bunch of ivy to the outfit, and it kind of looked alright. It didn't look as dope as I wanted it to, but I was pressed for time and I needed to just say yes and not let my anxiety get in the way. So I had already decided kind of what my makeup look was gonna be. You guys have seen me do my makeup. I wasn't trying to do anything drastically different from that because like I was pressed for time. And my very good friend was actually having a birthday, and she was getting her hair done, and she wanted me to do her nails. I have a little side business for fake called Stressed and Pressed, and I can basically do press-on nails, custom press-on nails. So she came to my house, and she didn't want press-ons, but she did absolutely want me to do a gel manicure on her fingers. So I absolutely did that, and then I had to kick her out of my house and do my makeup for Fae Day. And then last minute, I started having fucking wig troubles. I was gonna wear my afro wig for the shoot because I thought that I could like add sunflowers into it and have it be really pretty and like artsy fartsy, but I couldn't find my way and it was really frustrating. So instead, I used some Marley hair that I had around, and I had already formed them into these two puffy pigtails. And so I hooked them around my Bantu knots, which is what I do with all of this when I'm not using it. So I hooked it around my Bantu knots and I pinned it in place, and it looked like this sort of really artsy beehive actually. And I was surprised by how it came out because I was bootlegging that whole shit, y'all. I did not have a plan. And so I pinned that in. I added a couple of butterflies that I got from Amazon. The butterflies didn't even come with pins. Like I thought they had like alligator clips on the back. No, these were just pretty butterflies that looked photorealistic. So I had some hot glue, and I hot glued some bobby pins onto the back of it. And I really sat those in my beehive. They were not stable at all. There are random plastic butterflies all over Alley Pond Park, and that is fine. That is fine. I'm gonna splice some pictures of the end result of the shoot in. You would not know from the pictures that it was such a rushed affair But we were really only in this park for like a half hour. Nikhil had other places to be, and we were both running late, so that really truncated our time. I actually had 2 looks I wanted to do, and I was only able to do 1. So I'm hoping that I will be able to have another photo shoot with her before regular Faye Day, so that I can do like my dark Faye look, because I bought like the white sheer dress, but I also have a black sheer dress, and I also have this like really strappy titty halter that is just sexy, and a blind mask. And so I wouldn't even have to do my makeup. I could just put on some goth lipstick and have done with it. It's gonna be great. So I'm hoping I can steal her before that. I'm gonna link to Nikhil's Instagram below, because if you don't want to work with her after seeing my photos, I mean, if you want to work with me as like a model, which I do, reach out to me in my alternative email, Gmail. The link to that is always in the description, so have at it. So that was Black Friday. What have I been doing today? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I have this obvious wound on my arm. I went to the doctor today to get some blood work done. American health insurance is really so tiring. Like, every time I go to my doctor, I've had an ear infection for like the last 3 weeks, and it's really taxing, and I have a headache and I'm dizzy at all times. It's a mid-ear infection, so I'm having like dizziness and vertigo and all this other weird shit. And so the last time I went to my doctor to get something for my ear infection, they sent the medicine to my pharmacy, but my medicine is not covered by my health insurance. So I had to, instead of the doctors having access to what health insurance you have and being able to run their prescriptions through some sort of database, it's completely separate. The pharmacy has access to your health insurance and what is covered, and the doctor has the ability to prescribe stuff. So because of this separation, I have to run back and forth fielding, oh, this is not covered by your health insurance, we close in 20 minutes. Oh, I'm going to send another prescription to the pharmacy, see if this is covered. Oh, this is not covered, call your doctor and see if he can prescribe something else. And so today I went to go get my blood work done, and I had to have my doctor look in my ears some more, because my ear infection is not clearing up. Even though I took the medicine for it last week, I actually had to buy the eardrops out of pocket. Well, my loving boyfriend did. Thank you, babe. Lost my train of thought. Today, I resolved to sit in the parking lot and call CVS and see if the medicine was covered right then. And if it wasn't, I would go back into the office while I was still there and just be like, hey, these are the 3 or 4 prescriptions that are covered. Just prescribe one of these and just have it work. But of course, CVS wouldn't pick up the phone because, oh, there's a bug in my shoe. No bug. Go away. This is not your home. So, of course, CVS wouldn't pick up the phone because I don't fucking know. So there happened to be a CVS really close to my doctor, actually. And so I really just went over there and I was just like, is the medicine covered? And they were like, yeah, but it's not here. And I was like, transfer it and give it to me now. And they did that. And so I have my medicine and I'm excited about it, but it took a lot of work. And it really just makes me reflect on the nature of healthcare in this country. Like, why is this stuff not just free? Why is it not covered? Why is it not universal? Why do you have me, the patient, with an ear infection while I'm dizzy, running back and forth, and office manager style fielding these calls? Like, if it's not even gonna be covered, why wouldn't the doctors have access to see what is my health insurance and like just not prescribe something that I'm not covered. Like, it's really frustrating, and it's incredibly purposeful. And that's the kind of stuff that just, it feeds into my anxiety, and it makes things hard for me. Like, I do have anxiety. I am medicated about my anxiety. It took me a little bit to admit that. It took me a while to arrive at the idea that being medicated for my anxiety is fine and is nothing to be ashamed of. Like, if the chemicals in my brain don't always want to do what I want them to do, that's fine. But I need to be able to operate with what I actually have going on. And what I have going on is a lot. It's almost like having a superpower, I think. Like, I'm really empathetic toward people, and I pick up on other people's feelings really easily, but the depth and strength of my feelings is also a lot, and it gives me anxiety, and it often feels as though there's like lightning trapped in my chest. And situations like this where I can't get a hold of my medication, where I'm separated from the thing that will make me better, that will increase my overall health, it is the sort of thing that really gets me worked up. And so, I don't know, just all of that. I've been having so much anxiety about being in the house. I didn't get a video out week before last because I was just having so many tech issues. I'm gonna go into those in a second, but like, I really felt the need to just get out of the four walls that were my room. I really want to be outside, but not be like bitten by bugs. So I decided to do today's episode in the park just to sort of come out of my house, start integrating back into the world. And I wanted you guys to join me because I don't know how many of you are like me, anxious, staying in your room, like really dodging others. I'm very relieved to be able to take off my mask, but I don't always want to. Even now, it's really good for my nerves to be very much alone. Like, I'm out here, my mask is off, and there's no one around. And that's really great. I don't know, it feels really good to be outside, but to have no one else be outside. So join me in this moment. Just pop some kombucha or something. Oh, well, hello. That Venture Brothers video, y'all have no idea the tech issues that I was fielding. My laptop was just completely out of space. There was no way for me to record new content. So when I do my recording for my episodes, I very much use QuickTime to pull screenshots from like my Hulu subscription or my Netflix subscription. And Hulu was being problematic because Hulu is the worst app in the world. I have this app called background music that lets me get the audio as well. And so Hulu wouldn't let me do both things. It wouldn't let me run Hulu, run background music, and run QuickTime. And that's what I needed. And Hulu was just like, oh, you need to upgrade your browser. And so I was just like, I don't. Let me switch to Safari and see if that will work. And then it was just like, no, you need to upgrade your browser. And I was just like, fine, let me upgrade the browser. How do I do that? And Safari was just like, you can't just upgrade the browser. You have to upgrade your whole OS. And I was just like, I don't have space for this. Let me show you the other orchestrator of my misery. This external hard drive. So I plugged this baby into my computer, and since I had the space on it to upgrade, I decided that I would have the upgrade on my external hard drive and upgrade to Big Sur. Fine. It looks like it's going great. Except when I try to load everything, everything is missing. I panic. I try to downgrade back to High Sierra. It works. I plug in my stuff. I try to get back to editing. Never mind recording new B-roll. Fuck it. I'll figure out some other way. I open up iMovie and everything is gone. And it says to me essentially, oh, we see that you have a library in here, but it's a Big Sur library, and so we can't use it. So we're gonna ignore all the files that you have and only use the files that are compatible with High Sierra. And I'm just like, and I had a full-on panic attack. I spiraled everywhere. My poor friends on social media were like, please don't quit your channel, what are you doing? And I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna quit the channel, but I don't actually know what to do. And I can't open iMovie and I can't edit any of my work. And so my beloved partner, who once again is literally like my knight in shining armor, I'm not even gonna show him to you because y'all don't need to know. But anyway, so once again, my partner, who is like a knight in shining armor, bought me a brand new laptop. So let's show off the new tech. So this is my new machine. She's a beautiful MacBook Pro. The level of dongles I need to connect to this machine is ridiculous because Apple has decided that the only plugins to their computer are gonna be this tiny little port over here. So if you want to use sensible, normal things like my goddamn sound card and my webcam, you need a fucking dongle. And I'm tired of dongles. I think the word dongle is a stupid word. Who the fuck came up with that? The more plugs that dangle off this thing, the more opportunities for plug shortages. It's purposeful, but whatever. It's working beautifully. I had to troubleshoot a few things, but I love my new machine. It has much more space. So that was why there was no upload. And that's what's been going on with me. Let's check my outline. Oh yes, my fucking ex is being weird. So I'm not gonna get into all of why this man is my ex. Suffice it to say, he did not meet my standards of love and companionship. He was a weirdo who definitely had a wife. I broke up with him and I told him that he was no longer welcome in my life and that I was gonna dead him on all platforms and that he shouldn't reach out. We dated for 1 year, mind you. Not even that long. So a while after that, this man recycled some poetry that he wrote to me. He changed nothing. He just resent the poem like that was gonna do something. Like, yes, sir, I read this already. I don't care. So I ignored that. I blocked him from my email. A few months later, he returned my BMO doll, which I was appreciative. I love BMO. And then he sent me a refund request for some money that he had sent me when we were together. Mind you, this is over a year in the past. Like, I have a new man. I'm out here kikiing with my knight in shining armor. And here's this fool sending me quick pay requests. So I drove on over to Chase and closed my account. And so now,
one eternity later,
I have caught him lurking on my LinkedIn. And I'm just like, baby, get a life. You have a fucking wife. Just fix it with your wife. I've moved on. I'm dating a beautiful, light-skinned Puerto Rican. Like, just let me be. Don't lurk on my LinkedIn. I'm not interested. So I blocked him on LinkedIn, and I can only hope that he doesn't like follow my channel, because I am here talking shit about him. If you are lurking on my channel, please stop. You're embarrassing yourself. So I dated you 6 years ago, sir. Why are you lurking on my LinkedIn? It's because I'm the best thing that ever happened to him. And my pussy pops severely. So that's a little embarrassing for him. That was my story time with the ex. What have you been doing with your week? Did you participate in Black Fae Day? If you participated in Black Fae Day, please, 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 like, show me your pictures. Follow me on Twitter. Like, show me your pictures on Twitter. I have a cute little thread up on my Twitter that's basically just my favorite pictures. Again, I'm gonna splice them in, probably a few more even now. Let me know what you did with your week in the comments, and if you were like sad I didn't upload, if you missed me. I missed you. I think that's it. I never know how to end these. This has been Alternative with Alisha. This has been Alt with Alisha. Have a blessed day. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Make sure to click the notifications bell so that you know when we are uploading new content. If you like this channel, continue subscribing to my Patreon to keep me going. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, stay sharp.